Hi everybody, this is Boog-S Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Neca Ultimate Predator Concrete Jungle Stoneheart Predator figure. So before we take a look at the Stoneheart Predator, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, the Stoneheart Predator comes with these really awesome wrist blades, and these look really good. These are actually in here pretty tight. I thought these might fall out, but yeah, that's a pretty tight fit. I don't want to remove them and try breaking them, because they're in there pretty snug. Up next, he comes with a set of fisted hands. Up next, he comes with a set of open hands, and these look really nice. The different paint to the skin and the claws looks very nice, and then you even get these claws on top of his hands. They look really awesome. Up next, the Predator comes with a set of closed mandibles, and instead of coming with an interchangeable head, it actually comes with interchangeable mandibles, and I think that is insanely awesome. And finally, he comes with the open mandibles, and these look really nice. All the painted details on the inside of the gums, the veins there, it looks really good, and I think it lines up really well with the rest of the Predator. You can kind of see the seam there, but it kind of just looks like a sculpted line for the texturing on the skin. I think Neca did a really awesome job on this. So now let's go ahead and take a closer look at this head sculpt. This is an insanely sick head sculpt that Neca did. All the texturing on the skin looks really nice. The paint variation looks really good. It's got a bunch of paint variation to it. This particular Predator had its dreads cut off, and that looks crazy. That is sculpted really well. And this actually has a light up feature. You just have to open the head up, and there's the batteries. And you turn it on, and it is actually really, really bright. So there are the lights in the head. That looks really good. The second light is here in the chest and in the back piece. You just open this turbine right here, turn it on, and close that back up, and there you can see those lighting up, and then the chest lighting up. These lights are really bright, and it looks really good. Neca did an awesome job on this. The incorporated lights look fantastic. I'm impressed with how this looks. I'll probably turn these off, that way I don't waste the battery life. But yeah, this looks insanely awesome with all the lights on. The paint variation on the torso looks very nice. You can see the veins on the right side of the chest. I like how they painted the scarring around where the implants, these devices were implanted. It looks like scarring, and that looks really good. You can see that reddish skin tone right here by these pieces that are implanted into his shoulders. Some more really awesome sculpt detail on these mechanical pieces. You can see the scar tissue right here around these like turbine looking things. And he has these tubes running to his arms and this back piece, and then to the waist piece. And these are really soft, they're pliable, they don't feel like they're going to break or anything, and they allow for some really good movement there. He has some really awesome sculpted gauntlets here with these huge blades. They look really good. I forgot to mention this does reuse some pieces from the Assassin Predator. I think it reuses the thighs right here. I know it reuses the thighs, and it might reuse this piece and the shoulders. I think the shoulders on the Assassin Predator actually had like covers on the shoulder. So these shoulders might be brand new, but I know the legs at least are reused. The armor right here for where it would normally be a loincloth has some good paint detail to it. Some silver dry brushed over top of that, and some blue lights right here. It would have been cool if this would have lit up, but most likely this would have had to have been all one solid piece to have this light up too. There is the knee and shin armor, looking very nice, some good sculpt detail to it. And then there are the feet. Again, the painted veins and the different paint between the toes and the toenails. That looks really good. The only thing is these joints are a little distracting because they're completely smooth and not even the same color as the figure. That's a minor complaint though, because the rest of this figure looks very nice. Yeah, I just figured Neca would have sculpted these joints, but they didn't. So now let's go ahead and go over his articulation. So first up, the Predator has a ball-jointed head that can look up that far. Can't really look down that far. It can move side to side. The jaw can open. It's a little tricky to do with one hand, but it is possible, and that looks really awesome. It looks very angry. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can move all the way out. He has double-jointed elbows that can only bend in that far. The gauntlets do hinder that. And they don't move back all the way because of this piece right here, these tubes. That does hinder it just a little bit. He has swivel at the gauntlet right here. Swivel at the wrist that can move side to side and up and down very nicely. He has a ball-jointed diaphragm and waist, but the articulation is a little hindered because of this being the piece for the electronics. So really you just get side-to-side movement, very side-to-side movement. Down here at the waist there's barely any movement and barely any up here. You get hips that are very crunchy. They kind of just move out that far, but yeah, these sound awful when you're moving them. He can kick forward that far, can kick back all the way. He has a very slight thigh swivel, double jointed knees that can bend back that far, swivel up here in the shin that can move side to side, ankles that can move down very slightly, up very slightly, and an ankle rocker. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, here the Stoneheart is next to the Assassin Predator. And finally there the Stoneheart is next to the City Hunter Predator. And this Predator makes the City Hunter look tiny. This Predator figure is huge. Hopefully we get a redo of the Concrete Jungle Predator to go with this. Hopefully NECA either releases a new one or re-releases the old one. So overall, I would highly recommend picking this up because NECA did an incredible job on this. This is one of my favorite NECA figures from this year. It is incredible. The sculpt and the paint detail is insane on it, and the light up function is so cool. So yes, definitely pick this up. It is a little bit pricier than normal Ultimates just because of the size and the light up function, but it is 100% worth it. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.